The Big Brain Book, an alphabetical guide to knowledge. Astronomy. Imagination will often carry us to worlds that never were, but without it, we go nowhere. Carl Sagan. Astronomy is the branch of science that studies space and the celestial objects contained there. When you look at the night sky, you can expect to see stars, the moon, and maybe a planet or two. But beyond that, there are distant worlds, nebulas, comets, and black holes far away from our planet waiting to be discovered. A. Astronomical unit. 1 astronomical unit, or AU, is the distance between Earth and the Sun. It is used to measure distances in the universe. B. Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang was a moment 13.8 billion years ago when the universe began as a tiny, dense fireball that exploded. Most astronomers use the Big Bang Theory to explain how the universe began. C. Comet. A comet is similar to a snowball full of dirt. It appears in the night sky as a fuzzy head surrounding a bright nucleus. As the comet gets closer to a sun, its heat causes gases to evaporate. This releases dust particles which trail behind the comet, forming one or more tails. Some comets orbit the sun every 75 years, such as Halley's Comet, while others may take 30 million years. D. Dwarf planet. A dwarf planet is a celestial body that orbits the sun. It has the mass to be round in shape, but does not have enough gravitational pull to have cleared the immediate area of large debris. There are 5 known celestial bodies in our solar system that qualify as dwarf planets: Pluto, Eris, Ceres, Makemake, and Haumea. A. Eclipse. An eclipse occurs when one celestial body, such as a planet, sun, or moon, blocks the light of another celestial body bypassing in front of it. There are many kinds of eclipses: lunar, solar, hybrid, total, penumbral, and partial. F. First magnitude star. The ancient Greeks developed our current system of ranking stars in terms of their brightness. First magnitude refers to the brightest stars, while sixth magnitude stars are the faintest and are difficult to see with the naked eye. Sirius is the brightest star in the night sky. It can be found in the constellation Canis Major and has the nickname the Dog Star. G. Galaxy. Galaxies are giant systems in our universe made up of stars, planets, and cosmic debris. They have different shapes, like elliptical and spiral, and each can contain billions of star systems like our own Milky Way galaxy. H. Hubble Deep Field. For 10 straight days in 1995, the Hubble Space Telescope focused on a small and nearly empty patch of sky near the Big Dipper. The telescope gathered all the light it could and slowly built up a picture. What emerged was the Hubble Deep Field. It revealed galaxies fainter than had ever been seen before. The light from some of these distant stars and galaxies traveled for 10 billion years to reach us. I. Impact crater. An impact crater is created when an asteroid, comet, or meteorite strikes a moon or planet with great force. This creates a large depression on the surface, and they are visible when looking at the moon. If you were to remove plants and forests on Earth, you would see it has been hit many times. Some of these impacts have caused extreme devastation, such as the Younger Dryas event, when a comet hit Greenland around 12,800 years ago. It brought about the end of the Ice Age at that time. This catastrophic impact caused massive amounts of meltwater to flood across the American West and resulted in the extinction of North American megafauna species such as camels, horses, and sloths. J. Jovian atmosphere. The Jovian atmosphere of Jupiter is composed primarily of swirling hydrogen and helium gases. It also surrounds the planets Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Terrestrial planets like Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars make up our inner solar system and have a solid surface. K. Kuiper Belt. The Kuiper Belt is a donut-shaped region of icy objects beyond the orbit of Neptune. Some of these objects are over 60 miles wide. It is home to Pluto, most of the known dwarf planets, and also some comets. L. Lunar phase. The 8 different shapes of the moon that we see at different times of the month are called the lunar phases. Some nights the moon might look like a narrow crescent. Other nights it might look like a bright circle. A new moon is when the moon is directly between the Earth and Sun. What we see is the shadowed side of the moon. M. Milky Way. The Milky Way galaxy is a large spiral system consisting of several hundred billion stars, one of which is our Sun. It takes its name from the Milky Way, the irregular luminous band of stars and gas clouds that stretch across the sky as seen from Earth. N. North Star. The North Star is located in the constellation of Ursa Minor, also known as the Little Dipper. It can be found at the very end of the handle. Polynesian sailors used Polaris, the North Star, to navigate the oceans at night on their way to finding new worlds across the Pacific Ocean, such as Easter Island and South America. Oh, Orion. Orion's position on the celestial equator makes it the most visible constellation around the planet. Ancient Indians saw the figure as a king who had been shot by an arrow, which the stars in Orion's belt represent. Ancient Egyptians thought the stars in the belt represented the resting place of the god Osiris. It has been debated that the alignment of the pyramids at the Giza Plateau in Egypt mimics the belt stars' position in the sky over 10,000 years ago. P. Planet. Planets are the largest objects in the solar system after the Sun. They can be rocky or made of gases, and most of them have at least one moon. Some planets in our solar system have dozens of confirmed moons. Planets are the largest objects in the solar system after the Sun. They can be rocky or made of gases, and most of them have at least one moon. Some planets in our solar system have dozens of confirmed moons. Q. Quasar. Quasars are the brightest objects in the universe, producing large amounts of energy, and are found near supermassive black holes. They're so bright that even distant ones can be seen from Earth. R. Revolution. The orbital motion of an object around another object is called revolution. The Earth revolves around the Sun in 1 year. The Moon revolves around the Earth every 28 days. S. Stellar nursery. Also known as a nebula, a stellar nursery is a region in space where stars are forming from clouds of gas and dust. A nebula can be light years wide. The formation of baby stars are due to gravity compressing the space dust and gases very tightly together, creating the stars. T. Telescope. A piece of equipment tubular in shape, containing multiple lenses, designed to magnify and view distant objects that are far, far away. U. Universe. The universe includes space, time, and all of the galaxies and stars that are included in it. Its size is difficult for our brains to comprehend. New planets and stars are being observed, and one day maybe a distant life form will be discovered in one of the many galaxies around us. V. Voyager. The twin Voyager 1 and 2 spacecraft are exploring where nothing from Earth has flown before. Continuing on the journey since their 1977 launches, each are much farther away from Earth and the Sun than Pluto. After completing the first in-depth reconnaissance of the outer planets, the twin Voyagers are on a new mission to chart the edge of interstellar space. W. Wavelength. The distance between two successive peaks on a wave. The length of one complete wave cycle, from peak to peak, or trough to trough. Wavelength also differentiates the various bands of light on the electromagnetic spectrum. X. Xanadu. Titan is the largest moon of Saturn and the second largest in the solar system. Titan's surface is marked by broad regions of bright and dark terrain. The bright areas are called Xanadu and are about the size of the United States. The region's features are constantly changing due to wind, rain, and giant lakes of liquid methane. Why? Year. The length of time it takes for an object, usually a planet, to complete an orbit of a sun. Earth takes 365 days to orbit our sun, while Jupiter takes 4,333 days. The planet Neptune takes an amazing 60,190 days to go around our sun one time. Z. Zodiac. Each zodiac sign is named for a specific constellation in the sky. Ancient Babylonian and Greek civilizations observed these stars traveling along the imaginary path around the sun, which is known as the ecliptic. 12 constellations are found on this path. The lesser-known constellation Ophiuchus lies in the southern sky, on the same ecliptic path. Its name means the serpent bearer in Greek, and is usually shown as a man holding a snake wrapped around his wrists. Ophiuchus is also associated with a figure from Greek god mythology named Asclepius, who was a legendary healer and physician. The logo associated with modern medicine and healthcare, known as the Rod of Asclepius, shows an image of a snake coiled around a staff.